Hi. Before I answer this question, I need to let you know that the fifth answer to this question is a secret you are not going to want to miss. So let's get started. So the question that was sent in to me today, it was, is self-publishing books a good idea for novice writers? And that is what we're going to take a very close look at. So the first question is, well, where exactly do you get started? If you want to know if it's a good location, well, what exactly would make it a good location? Because we don't want to, as a novice writer, start writing in a place that isn't particularly good. In other words, is it self-publishing? Maybe it's some of the other options. We want to go for a major publishing house or want to hire an agent, or there's all sorts of options that are available for self-publishers. But before I answer that, I'll let you know that this is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com. Go ahead and hit the subscribe bell so you don't miss any episodes. And check out below in the description. I've got a free checklist that has secrets for self-publishing that you're going to want to take a look at. I've used it to publish over 170 books, and I think it will help you. So let's get right on into it. When I first started publishing, I wasn't very tempted at all to go with the formal publishing route. I had read some books on how easy it was to get going self-publishing, and I was a little bit unsure if that was completely true. As it turns out, it was exactly true. It was in fact easy. Well, partially easy. In some ways, it was quite difficult because there are so many things to learn, and for each skill that you're working on, you learn additional skills that you didn't even have a clue were going to be necessary in order to take you down this particular journey. So what I found was that literally like cover design, descriptions, or all of these other things, they become very, very complicated. So in some ways, it would have been much easier to just had somebody who else could do it for me. Well, the answer is, let me get right on to the answers then. So the first thing is, yes, it is a perfect place to get started. Oops. uh, uh, yes, and so it doesn't require much effort. It doesn't require any down costs per se. There's really not that much to learn. It's very easy. You can break it down step by step. And so as a novice author, this is a fantastic place. In fact, I am sometimes surprised why more novice authors don't put their books out onto Kindle, right? To get their ebooks out onto the market. So it's also great for experienced writers. If you're looking to make 70% royalties as opposed to 10% royalties, this is a fantastic way to go about doing that. The other thing to remember is that you can learn all the different aspects of what it takes to create and sell books. So there's a whole series of things, like I was commenting a little earlier, that you're going to need to learn in order to get this done. So a couple of them include sales copy. In other words, when you're creating the descriptions for your books, what type of words do you need to do to sell? You also need to find markets. Is there a market for the books that you're selling or interested in selling? The next would be your covers. What kind of covers sell best? Is it just any old cover? It's amazing the covers some people put out there on Amazon. They're terrible. But this is something that would be part of it that you would begin to learn. Another would be running ads. It's impossible to sell lots of books on Amazon without running ads. And so that's another aspect of it, something else to learn. But also, if you did go a different route on publishing than self-publishing, that would be something that you would definitely want to consider. Another would be content marketing, learning about your audiences, how to write for them, and how to pull that traffic in to exactly their thing. And the next would be the financials. In other words, how much money can you expect to earn? And as the money comes in, maybe you're going to need to hire some accountants. Maybe you're going to need to hire other people to go about doing this. Okay, so that's important. And then on to my number 5, which would be the top tip, which would be the secret. It is to position yourself to sell to a publishing house when the time comes. And that's an important one to remember. If they already see that you're able to get books publishing and stuff, then it makes it a lot easier for them to take a chance on you. Their biggest concern, of course, is that you're going to be able to sell your books. And so when they see that you've already got an audience, you've got a following, do your content marketing, you're running ads, you've got plenty of sales on your existing books, they know there's not a big risk because you have a lot of readers who are going to be very eager to buy the books that you're going to publish through them. So as you can see, it is in fact a very good idea to start self-publishing if you're a novice writer. What about you? What have you found? Why don't you share your comments below and check out my video above for more answers to questions just like this one. Thanks.